Yeah, hello and welcome to another quick update about XRP. So XRP is currently also here following my expectations. We talked yesterday already about this decline here, and that yeah, we have here a subdivision after a 5-wave subdivision, possibly after we broke out of the triangle to the downside. That was also the primary expectation, to in the end break out of this triangle to the downside and to complete this overall correction, and the next low could be the last one. Told you that for various cryptos that we expect another move down, and then the next swing low that will come below the wave 3 low from the 12th of May could be the last one. And from this triangle pattern here, which would suggest that the wave 4 ended here, so a wave 4 is a corrective wave. A triangle can be a complete wave 4, so a wave 4 can come across as a triangle in a 5-wave move, A, B, C, D, E. It's a corrective wave pattern. Each of the subwaves, A, B, C, D, E, usually a 3-wave move. One of them is usually a more corrective move, or a more complex correction. Yeah, for example, the wave E can be a triangle itself. The wave C could be a double zigzag, and so on. So you have this. And what is important to see is that we usually, or what we would expect, is a breakout of the triangle to the opposite side of the wave E. This seems like yesterday it happened. We moved down here, and this could already be, or this could mean that we're already here in the last wave down. Now, the last wave down will not just be one straight line, because XRP isn't called Luna. No, it is usually a 5-wave move in itself. So we would need to see 5 waves down, and that would then end ideally below here the 33.5 cent level from the 12th of May. Important indicator that the triangle is really over is a break below the wave D low that happened here at 38.2 cents. Confirmation, however, we will not get until we really move below the wave B low. If we don't break below the wave B low, there is still significant potential for the price to stay within the triangle, because the triangle can always extend. Yeah, so we could, for example, say, okay, maybe the wave D was here and the wave E will be here. We will only know that. As soon as the like that. We will only know that as soon as the wave B is broken to the downside, and that is at 37.5 cents. Now, yesterday in this move down, we came exactly to 37.5 cents. Unfortunately, didn't break it. So, I mean, it's Saturday today, it's weekend. Don't usually trust a lot of moves that are happening on the weekend. It's usually not as volatile. If it is volatile, it's probably not backed by volume. So be careful. Any moves could not be sustainable. But what we could be seeing here, if we subdivide this now, and I mentioned that to you yesterday, that we probably after the wave E here already saw a wave 1 to the downside, a wave 2 to the upside, a wave 3 to the downside, a wave 4 to the upside, and now we could be in this wave 5, and that wave 5 should move below the wave B low. Now, there is currently no evidence that the wave 4 here is finished, and bear in mind, this would only be, this 5-wave move would only be the first wave within the wave 5 in green, yeah, because it's too short for anything else. So what we have here is we came down in a wave 1, we retraced in a wave 2. So let's take a look at if that actually makes any sense. Depending on how we see this, probably more like that, but we can see that, yeah, this wave 2 came all the way up pretty much to the 78.6% FIB level, an absolute likely retracement level for a wave 2, so that's all good. Then the wave 3 came to, or must go, in, I'd say over 90% of cases, above, at least to the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. Let's see if that actually worked out, and if that is really what it did. Let's take a look if we actually start here at the right level. So, well, you can see that. Isn't that coincidence? And here you can see how these waves always work together. And the 1.618 FIB extension is exactly that 37.5 cent level, where we actually found support. So very likely this indeed was a wave 3 because it completed the minimum requirement for a wave 3. And which is so interesting, this is the same level where we would find, where we would need to break below to confirm the breakout of the triangle below the wave B. So absolutely interesting. And then we look at this in terms of a wave 4. So I'll delete that, otherwise it will make it a bit difficult to see. The wave 4 retracement normally retraces at a minimum, to the 23.6% fib level. That is done. So it has done what it needs to do in a wave 4 correction. Ideal retracement would be 38.9 cents, the 38.2% fib level, all the way up to the 50% fib level at 39.3 cents. And we came very, very close to 38.9 cents. We haven't touched it, but we don't need to because we did already the minimum of the wave 4. And we see now a bearish engulfing candle currently emerging. And if this is playing out here and we don't find support here at the previous swing low at 37.9 cents, which is this one here, then we will go through, test 37.5, and if we do that, it is really very likely that we also break it, because this would then be the wave 5. And as soon as we break this level, then we are going to see a break of the triangle, go below the wave B low, and will also, in my opinion, then unfold further prices down. Bear in mind, if this really is a first 5-wave decline down, then this whole move in 5 waves will be a first wave, which means that, oh, let me close the window, there's someone doing some gardening outside. So this would then be a wave 1 to the downside, and then we will expect a more stronger retracement to the upside in a wave 2. Now that will be what will confuse and frustrate a lot of people, because after this decline you will see again a move up before we then finally come down in a wave 3, and that would then be that major sell-off, then a wave 4 to the upside, a wave 5 down, and that would complete the green wave 5. And then that is currently what the shorter time frame Elliott wave count suggests, with a very high likelihood that we should complete this overall correction. Now this whole triangle will get invalidated to the upside above the wave C high level. The wave C is at 43.3 cents. So a level or a move above that level will invalidate the triangle. Already a move above wave E, yeah, wouldn't be great. It would mean the price would need to move above 41.6 cents. That wouldn't be a disaster. It could just mean the wave E is still unfolding. But as soon as you move above the wave C high, it will invalidate the triangle, and we need to look for an alternative. But at the moment, we are quite far away from that. Actually, it's currently unfolding to the downside. So we'll see how that works out. You know now the scenarios, and I'm still looking for a break of the wave B low at 37.5 cents against the wave E high here at 41.6. Yeah, that is what we're looking at. So hopefully you liked the update about XRP. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.